I thought we dominated the first half. Maybe we should learn to change and turn our possession dominance into goals. A typical cup match, we had the first half, second half, they made the changes. When they changed the formation into a 3-4-3, I thought we struggled a bit, but I think we adapted well. I thought the biggest setback was conceding in the last minute of the match. We never recovered from that. It just felt like a loss, and I never saw my team again with the same energy. But having said that, we lost in penalties, typical cup match, typical derby, not the best brand of football second half at some stage, but I thought first half we played well. I feel for the players, for the amount of effort that they've put in this match. Water under the bridge. Let's just learn from this and prepare for the league match. We're out of the cup.
Coach, you did hint on it a bit there, but did that goal feel like a bit like a sucker punch or stun punch? Because it did feel like that's what happened. The game was won, and then there was a bit of stunned.
I thought that was the turning point. Too much expectation equal to too much disappointment. I thought in their minds, mentally, already the game was over. And now when you concede in that moment, it gives the energy to the opponents that we are back. Opposite to our team, they felt like a loss. And we never recovered from that mentally. You could see, normally we're not a team that fights amongst ourselves. You could see them chatting back to each other, and I tried to control that, but these are humans. Their emotions came out like that. Congratulations to AmaZulu. We wish them all the best.
Thank you very much, Os Emily. Good evening, Coach. Unlike you on the result. Well, obviously, I think it's pretty much difficult for you to pick up any positives from this, but is there any positives that you saw from your players today? And going forward, Coach, how are you planning on helping your team or your players to kill off games when they're on top of the opposition? Thank you.
The positives, I love the way we dominated the first half with the ball. I love the way we played the Arrows way, freedom of expression, responsibility in defense. I wish I can coach the mental aspects of one. A setback like that does not mean you have lost the match. You can still have the comeback, but it takes time. Our players, maybe they've created their own expectation. Now they want to live and maintain those high standards that they've created. Now, if it doesn't happen, therefore the disappointment, maybe lost the match, but I thought if we controlled our emotions better, even go into the extra time with the same energy of the first half, maybe the result would have been different. But these are ifs and buts. I just hope we can turn our possession dominance into goals. If we sort that out, we will be a super team.
Coach, just obvious, it's Rob again in Cape Town. Obviously, you know, a loss on penalties is still technically a draw. Is that what you take out of this going into the rest of the league campaign? Because, you know, 90 minutes it was 1-1, and you're not playing any more games longer than 90 minutes.
It's a mammoth task. It's a mental situation. One has to see the change room and see how we deal with that. I'm already looking at the next match. How is their mental state? But it's important that we take the positives than the negatives, and negatives become lessons. If we do that, I think we will we'll do well again. We have a good team. We've got players that are willing. They're sacrificing for the patch. I'm very confident and optimistic that we will be able to come back stronger than we were today.
Quickly, Coach, I just heard you responding to my colleague with you saying that you will see how the mental strength is. How do you help them mentally? Is it bringing a psychologist to the club? Is it telling them how good they are, watching their previous games, the wins, the good things that they do? What is it that you help them mentally, Coach? How do you help them mentally, rather? Thank you.
It's just that one, my brother. I use positivity to motivate the team. That play their clips of previous matches, show how good they are. And a loss is a lesson. We lost in Cape Town. After that, we came back. I think we won 2 matches. Same scenario, use those examples that, listen, you lost a match in Cape Town, 4 goals conceded. That there to be a lesson. Came back, you beat Pirates, you beat Maritzburg. So this is the same scenario. You're still stronger, you're still in the 4th place. Continue maintaining the standards and accept that you lose some matches. But if we lose matches, let that be lessons than disappointments and pardons.